Designing and building your own home can be a painstaking, costly effort. Not to mention, it can take months, even years to complete it. Prefab homes, on the other hand, are a great alternative. I wanted to get some more insight about prefab homes, so I reached out to Luca Brammer from Hallmark Homes, one of the premier prefab home designers and manufacturers in the country. Well, Luca, it's great to be in the factory and actually see all these guys building these homes. What I wanted to ask was, what really is considered a prefab home?
It's a great question. So the real big difference with prefabricated homes is they're built in a factory as opposed to on-site. The real big benefit of that is you don't have a lot of different crews coming in at different times. We have a bunch of employees that work here for us, so we can build the houses much quicker and also much less expensively.
So you're saying the roof, the walls, the foundations, the cabinetry, the faucets, it all happens under one roof.
That's right.
You know, when I think of prefab, I think a lot of people think, oh, it's one step away from a trailer park. But that's actually not true. Can you speak on that?
That's a very good question. So the biggest difference between our houses and stick-built houses is we're using a much higher quality of lumber. That seems so strange to say, but typically with prefab homes, you're using much higher quality materials than the site-built guys are, just because they have to be that much stronger. We also have a lot of design flexibility, and lately in the last few years, a lot of architects are getting involved as well and showing a real interest in a new design.
Prefab homes have had a long history in America, and in 1908, Sears Roebuck and Company launched a kit house catalog, producing beautiful designs. Today, the industry is still going strong, and new designs and features are a true growing trend in the industry.
What we're seeing these days in the magazines like Dwell and Sunset, it's called prefab. It's built to the California Building Code, and it's built to a higher standard. So you're getting these big open glass expanses, big pieces of steel, and they really have that architect design aesthetic.
So these are the typical, standard prefab homes, but you've got something special to show us. Is that right?
Let's take a look.
Wow, Luca, this is beautiful.
Thank you. This is our Cali Solo One, designed by Altius Architecture out of Toronto. It's been a great partnership for us. We can do things across the whole continent these days.
It really has a warm feel to it.
I'm glad you noticed that. So this is what we typically refer to as warm modern. You know, sometimes these modern homes can be very industrial, but with the color palette we're using, the materials, it gives that kind of warmth as well. A place you want to make your home.
Oh my goodness, no shortage of beauty in here. This is gorgeous. Are these cork flooring?
That's right, cork flooring. So this house is really full of sustainable materials, and wherever possible, we try to eliminate VOCs. I try to be very energy efficient and also environmentally friendly. So you have cork flooring. There's no drywall, you'll notice. We have, you know, our wood panel windows here. These are Marvin Integrity windows.
I don't know about you, but when I'm looking at a custom home, I come across wood finishes in the windows. This is not something in a typical home, so this is very special.
Very custom. That's a big difference here. So basically what you're standing in here is features that you would only get in a very expensive custom home. We build it in a factory so we can do it much more efficiently, so we can keep the cost down, but you can still get all the great benefits of living in a custom home. Wherever possible, we're using solid surface countertops as well, as opposed to granite.
What are these?
This is solid surface. The nice part about this is it's non-porous, so there's less chance for mildew and bacteria to build up.
And then you have a bedroom upstairs?
That's right. So this is designed as kind of like a weekend retreat. So you have a bookcase here that also doubles as a staircase, and a little extra sleeping space for the guests.
That's great. And back here?
An extra bedroom.
Again, something that I'm noticing, we have this beautiful birch, is it?
This is Baltic birch.
Wow, on the ceiling.
That's right.
Why is that?
So the whole point is, again, we're trying to just bring that warmth into the space. You notice that this is a fairly small bedroom with all the glass and the warm textures. It feels much larger, right? So this is only 800 square feet. But some folks will actually feel comfortable living in this just because it lives bigger than it is. So this is our bathroom here. We have some Western red cedar ceiling here. We have Hansgrohe fixtures and high quality cabinets with some soft close hinges.
It is so beautiful. Who put cedar on their bathroom ceiling?
It almost has a bit of a sauna feel.
It does, doesn't it? Just when I thought I'd seen it all, Lucas showed me the breezeway that connected to a second bedroom. The attention to detail is just exquisite.
It's crazy when you think about it. Houses today are kind of the last big item that's built in our culture that are not built in a factory, and why is that? You know, so you think about that all the benefits that come from a factory, including customization of a warm, modern home like this. I mean, it just makes sense.
You know, warm, modern prefab, I think, really is the future of housing. not only for the environment, but for the economical purposes of family. It seems that your company really care about your customers.
We definitely do. We're a second-generation home builder, and the way we've survived this crazy market downturn is really focusing on customization and on customer need.
Well, thank you so much, Luca. I mean, this really has been a wonderful insight to prefab.